Alright. Well, how loud is this? At the moment, options, audio. Oh, okay. That should be fine. It looks like I set this to streaming mode back in the day and then never adjusted it. We can't dally too long on this screen because it will turn us into a oh, this is the sound of it switching through stuff. It messed me up for a second. I'm like, why is it going boom, 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 boom? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if we stay too long, it's going to boot me back to a menu where it's not recording the game or stream. Well, it should still be streaming, but you'll see like whoop, the PlayStation. Like, we can't show this because it doesn't like want to record you logging in, which I appreciate, like the spirit, but I don't even log in. It's just the loading screen to get into the game, and then there's like no passwords or anything that are shown, so it'd been fine. So I appreciate it. I just think they went a little bit too extreme. But I'm hoping by just going back and forth. You know what? I wanna. Well, even hopping onto a character won't give me that much longer. Which is fine. I mean, I'm not going to be that much longer. I'm just sharing with people that I'm live. And then we'll go. Alright, I tweeted that I was live. What did I actually tweet? It's not even tweeting anymore. Because it's X, so I guess it's Xing. I'm going to X you a question. But yeah, here we are. We're recreating Sabrinano, the Italian witch, sorry. You better make this dude ridiculous. Well, first off, it's going to be a girl. I'm recreating Sabrinano, the Italian witch from Path of Exile. And hi, Dunstan, my dude. My boy, my sweet summer child. You know what? We'll go super buff. I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's just big boobs. I don't know. We'll go buff. And then we'll do this. Oh, I'm going to have her be as short as can be. Because I feel that matches Sabrinano. Also, I don't want to be a dark elf. No offense. I want something with an Italiano vibe. I mean, high elf isn't quite it. What elf? No, we'll do high elf. For reasons. A big buff high elf who's as short as she can be, which isn't that short because you can't make them that short. They're just tall. Is this even adjusting anything? Whoa. I guess. How's this? And we'll rock it. Body marking? No. Boob size? I mean, you should just come right out and say it. It's the boob size, alright? Wait a minute. They have two. That's torso. No, what am I? No, that's boob size. What's the torso? No, that's also the chest, right? Oh, man. They have two different things for boob size. Canon. They have butt size. Giuseppe. Oh my god. Giuseppe, what's going on? Oh. Ow. Wow. What is that? Oh god. What does this base neutral look like? There, a mix of soft and angular. Go back. No! What happened? Okay, we're fine. We saved the stuff. We'll make the butt as big as possible. For reasons. Don't question me on it. We'll do the same thing. Oh god, that's so bad. I can't do it. It was too much. Gut size? I mean, to be honest, Sabrinano, the Italian witch, was not that big. She was kind of smaller. So I want to make her tiny. Except for the butt. The butt has to be huge for reasons don't question me on it. Age, she young as fuck, so. She thick. You're missing a few C's in there. Oh my god. I don't even know what the heck the hairstyle she has in frickin' Path of Exile is. I mean, it's something like this. We'll do this one. And the hair color, I think it's dark. To the cups, she looked 18. He didn't know. She is 18 or older. Well, how old is she in the frickin'... Because that's the thing. In Path of Exile, they don't say, but my god, that witch looked young. So, I don't even know. Quite frankly, it wouldn't surprise me if the witch from Path of Exile was like 12. So, let's get some prominent cheekbones. We need a nice forehead slope. Head marking. I can get freckles? Heck yeah. Freckles. Cheekbone height. Just all the height in those cheekbones. Jaw size. Yes. Chin height. I don't even know what this does. What is this doing? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just hitting gestures now. Dainty neck because she's a lady. You know what? Let's just have ears all out for reasons. Don't ask. New character, yes. This is a new character. I'm trying to recreate Sabrinano, the Italian witch from Path of Exile. Because I uninstalled Path of Exile and thought about reinstalling it, but I was like, I have Elder Scrolls. Like, let's just do this. I don't know what this flare did. It made my ears look bigger. I think it like sticks them out or in. Okay. I'll do like there. I want more height to my ears. That's like all my height.
Yay!
Whoa. Laugh. Oh god. I don't like it. Ugh. Oh, I like that voice. That voice is full of murder. Well, let's not.
Yo!
Yo! I don't know, honestly, what the voice slider is changing. Is this lower? That sounded deeper, though. That sounds deeper, though. Did it? I actually don't know. She looks angry as hell. She about to murder my whole family. Yes, she's a witch and Italian. They're both known to be angry. Yoo! Which one? Now she just sounds like she's taking a crap. Yes! She even agrees with me. I liked the laugh of this one. Well, so far I've liked all the laughs. It's all the other lines that I didn't care. Yeah! Let's hear your laugh. Yeah, that's okay. I like the laugh for that one a lot, so we'll go with that. What's an Italian with do you curse your pizza? Give you dirty calzone? What? Oh, what? What's an Italian witch do? Curse your pizza? No, they throw spaghetti sauce at you. That, like, burns your face. Whoa. Those are eyeballs. In case it wasn't clear, she has eyeballs. I can't even tell what some of these eye colors are. I like this one. We'll go with this one. Eye size, all of the size. She have big eyes. Or really tiny eyes. Oh god. Either the biggest eyes or the smallest eyes. There's no in between. Well, you got something really freaky in mind, don't you? You know what? Don't tell me I'm... My god. Eye separation. Eye height. Eye squint. We want all the squint. Yeah! She squint Eastwood. Let's see, what can I do for eyebrows? I don't always go onto the internet, but when I do, eyebrows. I got picked on by my niece and her friend, because apparently that's a millennial joke right there. You know what? I don't even give a crap. I am a millennial, so can't take her serious with the squint. She's like, eyebrow skew. What does this do? Honestly, I don't really know. Whatever. Nose shape. Nice full lips because she's a lady. Alright, I think that's good. Slap a seal of approval. Sabrinano. Hopefully this name is not taken. But I guess we'll find out. You played through a tutorial of a previous character. You may choose to play it again with Sabrinano or skip it. Skip it. We've already done it. It's fine. That's a boomer joke, bro. You're a boomer. Get out of here. Elder Scrolls Online? Yes, this is ESO. I was thinking of stuff because my laptop... I mean, it's not out of commission, but it's on life support, so I'm taking it easy on it. I couldn't play Pillars of Eternity, though, because that's sort of like I need mouse and keyboard, and I don't really have that. So, Pillars of Eternity is on a hiatus. Until I can get stuff fixed, so... But I don't want to start a series that's going to be like a dedicated series. Baldur's Gate 3 should still be fine. We'll see how long. Want to hear a boomer joke? The housing market. We're in first person, but I don't want to be. Why do I have an axe? Holy sh... It's a magic axe, too! Sabrina just... Oh, she's going to fuck you up. Skill points. Clan rewards. Woo! Yeah! She's happy, for reasons. I want magicka. Pretty much all magic. Alright. And of course we have to do dark magic. Like, is that even a question? She's a witch. Though that said, what do I have for storm calling? So it's lightning magic. Alright. But first we're going to get a summon. Boom. Square. No, I don't want it on square. I don't need it on square. Actually, square is fine. You will be on square. And then dark magic. Yes. Purchase the dark magic. Feel me in my dark... What am I wearing for armor? Also, hopefully I'm not on the voice chat. Continue. Ah! I am off the voice chat. Which is good, because I'm streaming. And I don't need people to just, like, hear me just exclaim random bullshit as they're trying to play a game. Ugh. Why am I wearing heavy? I'm wearing like all the armor right now. What? I don't want heavy armor. I also don't want this battle axe. These are the things I have though, so I guess we'll work with them. Alright, off I go. We're on an adventure. I have no idea what I'm doing, frankly. This is like the start of Morrowinds! When you're on a boat! And he's like, oh, well, you I honestly don't remember what the guy in the beginning of the game said. Oh, wait a minute, I should turn off stealing. Like, that's the thing that you should keep off until you actually want to steal, because it's so easy to accidentally steal and then you get attacked by all the guards people and you die. Like real life. It's like, bro, I didn't mean to steal. There was just a sandwich right there. Yes. Yes. There we go. I'll turn it off if I do want to murderize people. I mean, I'll turn it on if I want to murderize people. Only if you get caught. I'm bad at it, okay? So I get caught. Mostly because I'm not trying to steal at the moment. Where the fuck am I? This is Morrowind! Oh my god! This is just Morrowind! That's the boat, and that's the place. You run off, and it's like, woo! Because, like, the Silt Striders were in the distance, and they're like, woo! Stuff. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Look at my familiar! No, he looks a little bit strange to me. You get it, because familiar and strange. Anyways, look, there's a guy.
Please,
well, that's a girl.
Actually,
let's not assume genders. It's 2023.
There's an archer injured on the road outside Sabrinano. So much blood. They need help.
Well, I don't want to help them, but we're doing it anyways. Here we go. We don't have time to listen to people. We're on an adventure. Whoa! This is that thing! Oh, that's a Silt Strider! I thought they were dead! Am I in the past right now? That's dope as fuck. Whee! This is so cool! This is not the beginning of Morrowind I had with other characters. I also don't know why I'm starting off in Morrowind, because I'm playing a high elf. Maybe because I chose that pact and I didn't change it. But I don't care. Hi, dude.
I'll tell you what, don't trust them Ashlanders. They all worship some dead crab. Swear to Vivek it's true. Heard it from a very reliable source. Now, what can I help you with today?
I don't know what accent you have, but I like it.
We traveled to Nisus and Suron, and we know the paths that avoid the worst of the lava flows. Would you care for a ride?
No. I'm gonna jump on your Silk Strider. Don't bite me. Damn it, I can't. If this was actually Morrowind, I'd be able to jump on it. This is bullshit. This is so cool. Was not expected to be in Morrowind, nor was I expected to start in literally the same starting places like you did in Morrowind. But this is so cool. Played an Argonian in Morrowind. He used no chest armor, but heavy shoulders and gloves to look like jacks and fight with punching. This is before the beginning. No, it's not. This is at the beginning. Don't you lie to me. Like, you start on that boat, and then you talk to the person, and then you go to the town. This is the town. It may not be the town. It definitely has similar vibes, though. There's a crystal! Like, I gotta get that for, like, healing my chakras and shit. Damn it! It's behind a fence! Why, my mortal enemy. I gotta get in there. I gotta get into the fence. Yeah, that's governor's office. And you go up to the governor, and he's like, what class are you? I'm like, I don't know. Class D's nuts. Yeah, this was the courtyard that you could run into. And I was here, and I used to conjure weapon glitch in Morrowind. Because, until they patched it in the expansion, what you could do is you could conjure a weapon, which increased your skill with that weapon. And if you rapidly switched your weapons, that skill increase was permanent and it stacked. So you could just have like 1,000 blade skill right at the start. Which I always did that because Morrowind, you didn't automatically hit enemies when you attacked them. You had to like roll. Sometimes you'd miss even though you're like literally hitting them in the face. Which was kind of like, eh. So I'd just increase it so like every time I hit them I would actually hit them. And that's why. It's not because I'm a cheating bastard. This is cool. Ugh. But yeah, it was also nice in Morrowind that you could have like partial armor. Like you didn't have to like wear a full set. Like Craig just said in the chat, like he had a character with what was it? With just the gloves and shoulders, no chest piece. So you could punch things and be jacks. Which is cool. I mean, now that I mention it, I'm not quite sure this is exactly where you started in Morrowind. It's very close. It's a similar vibe. Especially the boat. Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna kill you! Yeah. Yeah. Son of a bitch!
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest.
No one cares.
Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek
3 of you? Cool.
Canon Levoul.
Give me stuff. I mean, if I was thinking of doing like a full playthrough and stuff, I might listen to the story. But we're just here to like mess around.
Dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
I forgot. I have a horse.
Those words. What
Let me call my horse.
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. Daedra princesses, I don't know. They're talking through the people. Now, if you want results, you worship the Daedra. Like, I don't care who you are. What am I doing? Do I want storm calling? I mean, it'd be nice to get, like, some of this lightning stuff. We'll save. Like, I have another sorcerer that does lightning magic, so we're cool. We're cool. And then, sign. Hold on. Why the heck? How do I use healing potions? I forgot. Alright, talk to me again.
Lord Vivek, protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky.
Yeah, she
The
talked
Daedric
to me.
Prince
She
Azura
said I'm
possessed
better than
the
all
salt
you
that
bitches.
vile- Where are you from?
You do not mess with the spaghetti sauce. I wonder what my attack looks like. Let's go fight something for crying out loud. We're talking to these people who are difficult. It doesn't look difficult to me. Hiya! Haha. Ouch! He's throwing rocks at me! What a meanie head. Nope. Like, I would actually be next to you when I'm a wizard. I do need to get myself, like, some light armor. No! Leave me alone! You frickin' douche canoe. Ha ha! I leveled up my two-handed. Oh, that's ridiculous. Who am I under attack by? Who is attacking my stuff? Well, I guess nobody. I need to equip light armor. Let's see. Oh, we're going to say something. For the people, by the people. Anyways, I got to bounce trying to fix a washing machine. Good luck, homie. Looks like pasta. There we go. I got the Craig seal of approval. We're throwing pasta at people. We're good. Alright, I do not like my current setup of skills though. So let's adjust. I kind of want spaghetti sauce as my square. And then yeah, it'll be fine in R1. So I guess there's an argument to be made that I could have, yeah. Immediately changed my mind. We'll have you P on square. And then we'll have spaghetti sauce on R1. That way, I can aim while shooting. I mean, to be honest, that doesn't really look like the spaghetti sauce. The fireball did look more like spaghetti sauce. Da 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 da. Protect me, minion. Do the thing. Yeah. Why am I under attack by a mud crab? Of all things, the audacity. A mud crab? Oh. Who the fire truck are you?
Yes.
Why are you nervous?
Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this. You will help? You are a true hero.
Yep. It's like, you'll help me? Yeah, sure. I'll collect your shit and poison everybody. That escalated real fast. Maybe if I had listened to the dialogue, it would have made more sense. But, yeah. I like how even though I'm like one of the smallest high elves, I'm still like taller than people. High elves are tall as shit. That's probably why they call them high elves. Because they're high. It's not because they smoke mad marijuana. There's a silt strider! They were supposed to be extinct in this game. I love them. That takes me back. I didn't actually like Morrowind when I was a kid. It wasn't until I played it when I was older that I could appreciate it.
It's too dangerous. What am I going to do?
What am I going to do? Oh no, there's
Take
monsters.
The scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestors. Where? Follow
I'm
me.
ready.
Keep
Let's
an eye
go.
out for those Daedra.
I need to get stuff that isn't a battle axe, though. I need a staff. I need light armor. Maybe if I had done the tutorial, I would have started with those things. But I didn't, so now we're starting with a battle axe.
Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
You're under attack right now. Oh, that's just another player who's like, monsters. Yeah. I cannot open from the inside. Okay, fine. This way. Ah! Damn. Those die so much faster than the frickin' trolls. Yeah, I'm like still taller than this little demon thing.
This used to be such a peaceful place.
You used to be such a peaceful place until you didn't shut the fuck up. I don't know what I meant by that. But yeah, I was like, that's such a great burn, but no, it was not. Shut the fuck up. You need to cut it out. Alright. I'm a better wage than you are. This crystal shard skill does a lot of damage, though. I'm like, ah, lesbians. Yes. I don't know if that was me proclaiming there was lesbians or if that's just my battle cry. I'll figure it out. You know, it's a role play thing. Oh my god. I wish I could just hold down the skill. To keep casting it repeatedly, it's kind of rough for me to keep on clicking it in. I have old man hands.
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor.
We're nearly there. That's what you sound like.
Summoning chamber.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Sure, you do the thing.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra?
Nope.
Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions.
You got it.
Warrior poet's questions.
The heart of the world, key to ascension, should I be filled with apprehension.
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words.
Okay, so the heart's safe.
Rest assured.
Who's returned?
An enemy of old, yes. But not the one that Vivek
Is
presumed.
blah blah unending crusade.
Sotha Seal imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions.
Okay,
I
cool.
hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
I don't want to. Also, why did I ask the questions? You could have easily asked the questions. You need to get a staff. Need staff and light armor. It stinks that you can't just like start with this stuff. If you like pasta and getting caught in my pants. I'm going to play D&D. That's Saturday. Ugh. Yep, but tomorrow I'm supposed to play D&D. It'll be fun. Alright, talk to me.
Thank you for helping me complete my
Do you
problem.
understand?
Just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected to. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. Excellent.
Okay.
I'll be along short. Of course. Unfortunate.
Suck my nuts. Ah! Oh, I killed it in one hit. But one of the nice things, and I wish Final Fantasy XIV would do something similar, but I don't think they will because they sort of have stuff set up for story reasons. Which is both nice and kind of a bad thing about 14. Because, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because I have mounts and stuff with other characters. I have a mask thing? What the heck? I don't know how I got that. I also am not a huge fan of it. But it exists. That's neat. But I got, we'll do the mage outfit. There we go. Looks kind of silly. Let's get rid of the helmet for now. And then I have infernal ink tattoos. Heck yeah, I'm wearing them, but we can't see it. You just have to believe me. And then I can, no, do I want to be in collections? I do, but I'm in collections at the moment. I want mounts, because I now have mounts. I have some horses. I have a lion. I got a cave bear. I want to go get the lion, because you know, like a witch's cat. There we go. I don't think lions are in Italy, though. Heck yeah, I'm riding a lion. But wait, there's more. Because I can also get a pet. I can get a cat! Heck yeah! I gotta go with the cat because it's a witch's cat. There we go. And off we go on a whirlwind adventure. Except maybe if I have another kind of pet. That's a leopard cub. That's pretty cool. I still think like regular cat's my best. Yeah! Look at me riding on a frickin' lion though. I'd be lying if that wasn't awesome. I'm lying if I said it wasn't awesome. I don't know. I'm a witch for the people, by the people. So this is Sabrinano, the Italian witch. And ESO. Oh my god! I just want, like, light armor and a staff. And then that'd be good. Oh well. We'll find it quickly enough. We have a thingamadoo, a didgeridoo. I do not know why I called my lion a didgeridoo, but I stand by it. That's an event merchant. I don't want to do that. I have like no monies. It's fine though. We'll make it work. Let's go over this way. I do like riding around in my little lion. Ugh. Cliff Strider? Oh my god, yes! They were also supposed to be extinct. So I feel like I'm in the past. From what I remember of ESO lore, and I might be missing it. I mean, okay. They got rid of Cliff Striders because they were like one of the most annoying enemy types in Morrowind. According to other people. I always thought they were cool. They would fly around like they're little pterodactyl things. It was dope. But they were always showing up and they're keeping you from resting and it's hard finding them. So I get it. I get it. Why people would find them annoying. Can you sell me a staff? No, you want to sell me all this fancy stuff and I don't care. I want basic things. So I'm not running around as a witch with a battle axe. I mean, that's kind of cool in its own way. And it's cool that you can do that in the game, you know? My friend sent me a thing about Miyazaki. Studio Ghibli. Go to be. I don't know. Let me jump. I want to find people who will sell me stuff. Who this bitch?
Well?
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking about you, buddy. You show up this day, the day of my daughter's wedding, and you're like, I'm just going to fish over here. I'm going to fish these nuts. I don't get it. But I don't need to. You don't need to understand comedy. That's what makes it comedy. I'm going up here. I just want to get a staff. Shut up, you bard. Nobody gives a shit. Here's a secret. Shut the fuck up. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. It's like, here's the secret. Shut the fuck up. Oh, you did shut up. Neat. We might be able to get some light armor over here. To be honest, I'd rather get the staff first. That's sort of a priority, and the light armor is like whatever. We'll get it when we get it. Mage's Guild.
A fascinating application of the technique. Welcome.
Thank you.
We're book hunters of a sort.
I want to collect a bunch of books for you bitches.
Welcome to the main.
Yes! No! You have literal garbage.
I find this land.
Staffs. But they're so expensive! So expensive. What if I was to sell... And I doubt selling my weapon would give me enough. I have 53 gold, and they were like 100-ish something?
How the Dark Elf?
Yeah, I need more money. Which means I need to do more quests, but at least we have a objective, a goal.
Always we're book We provide... Excellent. You are now...
Woo! I'm in the Mages Guild, baby. Let's do quests. I love the music. This takes me right back to being a kid. It's very similar, if not the same music they had. Let me jump to my death. If I want to jump to my death, I can. Thank you. Ouch! Why did you let me jump to my death, game? Frickin' rude. There, now we're going up here. Look at that. That's neat. The Elder Scrolls was cool. Like, they're just doing their own thing. Then they just re-release Skyrim like 50 billion times. No offense to Skyrim, it was fun. I enjoyed playing it.
Help me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh, hush, Archcanon Tarvis.
Yep.
Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
Outland these nuts.
As you say. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Have a Vic.
Step forward, friend of Lavul, and let us speak.
I'm already here, you bitch.
Canon level, I have good.
But nobody actually cares what you have to say.
Lavul's ancestor.
There we go. I'm just doing these quests because I want money. But yeah, I don't exactly know when my computer situation is going to be fixed. Because I tried a few things, like, for those of you who don't know, I tried to get a new laptop and that came in and that was a dud. Like, the screen also didn't work on that. Like, my current issue is that, the hinge broke on my laptop, and recently the second hinge broke, so the screen's no longer attached. It's still working, because the cable that connects it to the laptop proper is, yeah. But I'm taking it super easy on it, because I don't want it to, like, break more. And I'm using it to stream Baldur's Gate. But with the screen as it is, I can use my, my TV as a monitor, which works for Baldur's Gate because I can use a controller and where like things land, like where my laptop's placed for and stuff. It's fine, but for Pillars of Eternity, it's kind of in a weird spot. So I can't really do that into other things. But what I took with like everything that happened is just not to rush it, to be a little bit more patient trying to fix it. Because it was just like a series of things, right? But it all involved kind of rushing things. Like I I'm trying to mark this. There. Like I... Shut up, man. Nobody cares what you have to say. Like, when the laptop started to break, I tried to fix it, I made it worse. And that sped up it eventually just fully breaking. And then I tried to get it to a repair shop. Kind of, there's a few different guys as an option. And I kind of rushed getting one because he sort of got back in touch with me. He couldn't fix it. The way I worded that may have made it seem like I was like, he did a bad job. He did fine. My only concern was he had delays getting back in touch with me. But he's a busy guy. He's a one-man show. In any case, you know, so that didn't work out. And then I was like, okay, what's one of the quickest ways I can get it fixed? Or like, what's the best cost-effective option? I decided on a new laptop because, like, even if this one gets fixed, it's like, how long would it last and so forth. And also it's a time thing because, like, you know, contacting like customer support and going to like MSI, which is the laptop company I'm currently with, going to them to actually fix the stuff. You need to shut up, my dude. I'm trying to talk. But going to them is going to take a minute. And that's sort of where I'm leaning to for repairs. My computer should still be under warranty, but I think like they would fight me on it or whatever. Just like I could take it to another repair shop, but I would expect the same results that I just got, you know, stuff like that. And like doing these things isn't free, you know, it adds up. And it'd still probably be cheaper than what I decided to do of getting a new laptop. But who knows? I mean, as it is, it cost me $100 to not have it fixed. And the new laptop wasn't like the most expensive thing because I found a sale. That's the framework I was working under. And thinking about it, maybe it was less of a sale and more like a permanent price markdown for reasons. But yeah, so it was a bit of me rushing, admittedly, to get the problem fixed. So got the new laptop. That doesn't work. And then yeah, so we decided to return it. I think it was like, again, going up, I feel like me rushing was part of the whole thing. So it's like, what are our options to return? Oh, we could have the UPS, but you have to be there. And then whereas like, well, I was going to be at work, so I won't be there. So we decided to ask my brother if, like, he'd be able to help out with that, which he was. But again, it's like, we could have just waited. It's not like I had to go back the next day. Like, it could be today, and then we could have done that. Or whatever. But no, so. And then it's like, okay, but we need to print something for it. And then I asked my brother. Well, there's actually more too. Well, that would be so much. I don't know.
I'm rather busy right now.
Talking about this story now. I'm not sure if like where I'm exactly getting at is coming across. Where the heck am I just want money. Did I even get any money for that? A little bit, but I need like hundreds of gold. This is a hassle. No, we'll make it work, but like there's a quest here I'm trying to do. But yeah, so like, oh yeah, I was like rushing to get it fixed. The other part that I was thinking of adding to the story was I was able to use my TV as a monitor just so I could like poke around the laptop a little bit and see that it wasn't like an issue that I could fix. It wasn't like a software thing, it was hardware was busted. So I tried to reset it to factory defaults because at that point we had decided that I was going to have to return it. And that didn't work. I tried like 3 times. And yeah, it didn't work each time. So then where like we have to print something out for it. So I asked my brother for help. I was like, can you take me to a printer, because I don't have one where I live. It's like, my wife, I think it's wife or fiance is trying to sleep. It's like, I can't, but we gotta be quick. So it's like, okay, and then I get there, it's like, it shouldn't be too bad, but then I had to log in, and logging in is a hassle, because I used my mom's Amazon account. And, like, when I went to log in, it's like, oh, we want you to confirm it's actually you, and then it sent this stuff to her, which is the first time it's ever done that. It's like, it'll ask me to confirm or whatever, but it usually sends it to me, because, like, it's a joint thing, I'm part of it, and so forth. But nope, this time it's like, we need your mom, so I try to get her to tell me the code, and then she wouldn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure she misunderstood. I sent a text, I was like, Mom, what's the code they just sent you? And she's like, are you all fine, honey? I'm like, no, I'm not. What's the freaking code? And I got the code, and I enter in, and I send it to the printer, and then the printer is not working. Like, you know, the thing I have to print out. Printer didn't work. I didn't get it to work because I'm like, I can't keep my brother. I told him this is going to be a quick thing, and it's quickly not becoming quick. What? How do I get to this freaking thing? I'm like running around in a circle. It says it's right here, but it's not. Is it in the sky? Is it on the floor? Everybody do the dinosaur? It's not here. I'm so confused. Because it's like, it's right here. I don't think it's in the sky either. I'm giving up on that quest. I can't figure out how to even get it. I just want money. I think in trying to make things quicker of myself, I ended up wasting more time. But yeah, so it's just like one thing after another. And I definitely feel like rushing made it worse. So I'm just taking it as a sign to, like, maybe not just run off and do the next thing. But I guess, like, I say that. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever, be resigned to that fact. But I wasn't, like, rushing. And I guess that's why I feel like my point may not be coming across. And the truth is, maybe it's like, oh yeah, the universe is telling me to do this one thing. And it's like, but is it really? So, you know, I don't think it's that. I don't think it was like, this is the universe telling me. I'm a spiritual person, by the way. So I do feel like, whatever, like, you know, you can get signs and so forth. Like I said, I feel like this is a sign. But I don't necessarily feel like it was building up to this, or it's like fate or whatever. Even though, like, I do believe those things. I believe it more in an individual aspect of, like, if that's what the person or the thing needs, then yeah, sure. I'm not sure if across the board stuff like that needs to be a thing. As Ellen Watts worded very beautifully, it's like, sometimes the reason stuff happens is that it just happens. And he didn't say it exactly like that, that's me paraphrasing. But he was talking about, like, people need a reason for everything. Like, for example, this person who's done good deeds their entire life gets cancer. And it's like, why did I get cancer? And it's like, because people get cancer. And I know that sounds kind of dark, but sometimes the reason is just that, you know, life stuff happens, you know?
Thank you. I'll go tell the overseer what you did for me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, I do feel it's partially that, you know, laptops break, stuff happens. I don't feel like it's like the universe necessarily trying to give me a big grand message. And I don't feel like it's like, oh, it's picking on me at the moment. I just feel like stuff happens. But I feel like part of the effect that made it worse was rushing from one thing to the next. Which makes sound like a big circle thing where I'm like, I'm not saying that it was saying this one thing. Oh man, I don't know. I feel I need to move on from the story. I mean, it's fine. It was frustrating to have like plan after plan just go haywire. Mostly because like I'm trying to be adaptable, right? I'm trying to be like, okay, whatever happens, it's fine. And I do believe that. And it was fine. But it's like, I'll just do this next thing, or I'll do another thing, and I'll make it work. And everything's like, nope, no matter what you want to do, it's not going to work. It's just going to be garbage. It's like, okay. That's a bit of exaggeration. I don't necessarily think it was garbage.
Makes me glad we're about to set sail and leave all this disaster behind us.
I don't want to go. I want to get a staff. Yeah, that's my goal, so I need to do like quests and stuff. Yeah, screw it, we'll go like limit. There's a thing up here. Let's do that. But yeah, like people asked me if I was fine, I was. And I was also frustrated. You know, like part of me doesn't want to be like, I got frustrated, you know. Not that I don't want to admit it, it's more like I want to be in a more accepting state. Like life happens, you know, I don't want to let it get to me. And I feel like by saying it's frustrating and letting it get to me, but it's not. I get that. But yeah, I do think everything happens for a reason too. But if also accepting like sometimes the reason is just stuff happens. You know, it's life. Things happen. Because that's life. Okay, but in any case, like one of the things I'm thinking about for fixing the computer situation is getting like a monitor and getting like
Praise Vivek.
Getting a monitor, getting a keyboard, so I can treat it sort of like a pseudo desktop and, you know, still like do the stuff that I want out of it.
The Outlander returns. Stand over there.
I'll go back to playing Pillars and whatnot. I'm also going to look into like the MSI support and things. I think they're going to fight me, even if it's under warranty. I'm not sure because it's refurbished. And I feel like they'd be like, oh, you broke it by being dumb. It's not that our product is faulty, even though there's growing evidence that it's their products. And I do plan on joining a lawsuit if it goes to that. I'm not so much pressing a lawsuit myself. Because one, I wouldn't have like all that evidence that we'd need to win a lawsuit just with my one thing. And so forth. And like trying to get a lawyer and whatever. It would just cost me more money than it's worth. But I want to get something because it's only been like 5 months the last time. I don't freaking get it. I went to the place to talk to the person and the person's not there. And I'm going here. I'm like running in circles. I swear I'm trying to do stuff. I just can't find it.
Praise Vivek.
Because I don't need a new laptop, to be honest. just need like mine fixed. Didn't I talk to you? I came in here to talk to you, and I did that. I thought I did. Well, I know I didn't talk to anybody, but I thought I went in here. And then there is like nothing. What the heck? I see what happened. Maybe I did that, but I have to do something in here. Okay, maybe I should actually listen a little bit. I have the blessing stones.
Over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our...
Oh, I see. I have to stay in here and do the ritual.
Hear the words of the warrior poet and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress.
I mean, I don't care.
A clockwork mage. A Daedric cultist.
Yep.
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Yeah, you do your thing.
Something creeps through the shadow. Listen well, and speak not a word.
I got a staff by doing a quest. Hey, yay! That's the best way this could have happened. Now I save money, and I got a staff. I think this is a destruction staff too, which is exactly... Boom! We're good. Oh, heck yeah! I mean, it shows ice at people, not spaghetti sauce, but we'll make do. We'll be fine. I don't want light armor. Yeah, steel magicka for the most part. I will throw like a point or two into health, but it's... My health will increase naturally over time. That just gives me like... Because there's level scaling and so forth. That gives me like... Into the higher percentile. When I invest into these things. I don't want the X. The X makes it so I do more spell damage. That's not fair. Yep, okay. So that's like less armor, but it's light. And with this, let's see. We have light shoulders, light hands, light legs. Yes, that's what we need to start investing into, We're now investing into the light skill tree. So we're good. We got what we need to start building this character properly. What are that skills? Heck yeah! I don't really need grace. I mean, it's fine. But what I want mostly is like evocation. Which requires me to level up a little bit more into light armor, but that's fine. Here we have mage skills. Oh, I can persuade people, heck yeah. I'm very persuasive. It's how I managed to not be burnt on a stake by now. I want to level up my staff and start getting stuff there. What does this stage of curse do? Curse an enemy with destructive rune. Okay. Or dark magic, in case. Call forth Daedric. Ooh. Okay. I like that. No, my friend just did a speed run of Kingdom Hearts 1 in like 3 hours. So, good for them. They really like, whoa. Okay. Do I have my familiar deal? I am going to move off from the conversation of my laptop. I guess I just want to get at like it might be a minute before I can fix it, or the computer situation in general, because I sort of want to like just take my time with it and, you know, not rush off to another quote-unquote solution that won't pan out. And so it's like just looking at my options to see what will be the best for like monetarily and a more long-term solution. I do like laptops. I know a lot of people swear by desktops, and I get it. I haven't had space for a desktop, and I technically do have space for a desktop now. Kind of, I don't know. My room's starting to get cramped. I don't have like the biggest living space, which is why I haven't gotten a desktop. I get, though, that it's sort of a better cost thing, so I might still try to get a desktop. Try to make it work out of my space, because I should honestly have room for it. Where I was living before, and where I've been like living in places up to now, I didn't, which is sort of why I went with a laptop anyways. But laptops are still nice for me because like I travel and I don't have a car of my own. Like, well, that's not true anymore. I do have a car, but I'm learning to drive, so I can't just like readily use it. Which is to say, like, I'll frequently, like, if I go to visit people, I'll be like stuck at their place for a while. So it's nice to have laptops so I can do stuff then. So I still want something. Somebody said like renting laptops, so look into it. It's nice if it's your own, because then like you don't have to worry what the heck you do with it. But that may be me not quite understanding what exactly is implied by renting the laptop, you know. Because I know in theory what renting a laptop could mean, but I didn't know it was like this widespread thing. So maybe there's like stuff about it. Because like I like it to be gaming.
I perform that. How do you know? It's true.
Admittedly, I do make it worse on myself by like wanting it to be like a gaming PC, but also portable. Because those things do clash, because gaming specs are expensive, And then to get a laptop that's sort of affordable, they usually cut corners in other ways. Usually they do. How they cut the corners is what really matters. Like this current one that I had, they cut corners on the hinges, so the hinges broke. Usually MSI, I've had luck with them, but they usually cut corners with their storage space. So like the actual space on the laptop itself is kind of lackluster. I had a Razor Edge, which they cut corners on the battery. And I had an issue where the battery swelled up. And I thought I had fixed it, but I didn't know that it had actually caused some damage I was unaware of. And eventually it just had issues like staying powered on. It still kind of works. I'm using it now as a router to my room because my room, like I couldn't play PlayStation with the Wi-Fi because it's removed enough from the actual router, and it's an old farmhouse, so like I get service on my laptops, but not the PS4 so much. So I use laptops to boost the signal. So like I'm using that old one that like started to have like powering on and well mostly like powering off issues.
Come, let's go.
Oh, I thought I went to the right place, but I went to the wrong place. But whatever, I'm going to the right place. So it's like, and I might raise a question, why don't they start like using that one, because it's like kind of working. But the thing is, like, when I even went to switch to use that one as my router, because I was actually using, I know I have a weird history with laptops, but people have like complicated, weird stuff
a mercenary
that I find as I listen to more things. Like, I'm sure you get it. Like, you have your own little idiosyncrasies that you do to adjust whatever the heck is going on in your life. So I've had like a few laptops. Had to change them like for various reasons. Oh, but it's also, that's part of life, you know, you have to swap out stuff. But I hold on to the ones that I can, depending why I swap them out. So, to get my current laptop, I was replacing one prior that got some water damage. And I had fixed it from the water damage, but it was starting to act up a little bit. So, like, the speakers went, you know, and I was starting to do, like, some screen graphical issues, and I was like, okay, time to switch out. And I replaced it, but the thing was, that laptop was working fine for the most part. But maybe it was a bit of an overreaction on my part in terms of, like, oh, it's L1. Okay. Thought maybe I was overreacting a little bit, and like I could have gotten more use out of it. Until like one day, I went to check on it, and the screen just went exploded. That, well, no, almost quite literally. Like the laptop didn't explode, but the screen went, and then it like started to flash like random streaks of white light, and that was it. And it hasn't really worked since. Sometimes when I try to boot it up, I'll go, trying to do an emergency reboot, and then go back to the screen flashing. So I have no freaking idea what the heck happened with that. But, like, I decided to get my current laptop instead of fixing that one because the several issues thing. Like, with that one, hello. Hey, I got 45 minutes into the start of the match. Got some time to watch the stream. Awesome! This is Sabrina, the Italian witch. She's me remaking a character from... I know it's kind of hard to see. I can't really show her off well. But it's remaking a character from Path of Exile. Because that's what I was doing when I didn't have my laptop working to stream still, because I can't do Pillars of Eternity. But I don't have Path of Exile installed. And I could have installed it, and I do plan on reinstalling it and doing that again, because it's a nice thing to do while I don't have the ability to do Pillars of Eternity. But I was like, Elder Scrolls Online, kind of a similar thing. If, honestly, it's even less story-driven, because it's an MMO and you're supposed to run off and do your own thing. So that's what we're doing. But I was like, I'll still be Sabrina, the Italian witch. Which is a joke from Path of Exile, because I tried to name her Sabrina, you know, the teenage witch, and it was like, name taken, which makes sense. Sabrina is a common name. It's like, screw it, let's come up with a random thing that's like that, so that'll work. So it's a Sabrina. There's an event going on over here now. But yeah, so this is the Italian witch. She's a high elf, as short as can be. I distorted her features a little bit, because the person's like, you better make this character look ridiculous. I get it, ridiculous characters are funny. I feel kind of bad though, because whenever I've like entered a scenario, I've had like a plan for what I've wanted to do. Like with this, is like, I'm going to recreate Sabrina. I'm going to try to make her look a little bit like her and so forth. I was like, make a ridiculous character. I'm like, I can, but I had a plan. I had a plan. I can always adjust and do what the people want. Though, very much with like streaming or whatever, it's a compromise. Like, I could be doing the stuff that the people are more into, like, I don't know, like Fall Guys, when Fall Guys was more popular, and like my friend, he plays Fall Guys, and it like has gotten him a big following along with YouTube Shorts. But I don't like Fall Guys. Like, I never played it, but I don't really like do PvP stuff. Which people get, but they don't, because when I say that, they're like, Fall Guys isn't really competitive. It doesn't really have to do with the competitiveness. I just don't like player versus player. Let me shoot you! Why won't let me shoot you? Uh-oh, I may be crashing. No, he's just running away. Okay, cool. What about Fortnite? No, definitely not Fortnite. Nothing player versus player anyways. Fortnite's worse than Fall Guys. I mean, I get it. Fall Guys isn't like all too bad. You do have some griefing. LOL. Yeah, so funny. What about Fortnite? Oh my god.
Careful, there are necromancers about.
Necromance these nuts. Get out of here with that. I am a necromancer. I mean, not technically. I'm more of a demonmancer, actually. I'm a demonologist. For some reason, I knew you'd hate that game. I don't hate Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite. It's not my thing. I don't hate most things. I also don't have a whole lot of favorites. For me, it's usually like, this isn't what I'm feeling at the moment, or this isn't my cup of tea. No. But Fortnite is like PvP. It's like more stressful because it's
Walk
that battle royale, which was an interesting genre. I definitely see why it got like the fame and stuff that it did. But that's definitely not a PvP genre that I'm into. It's like, oh, if you die, you're out of the game. That's it. It's like, okay. Well, I guess to be fair, like, you just start a new match, whatever. It doesn't ultimately matter, but it's like, okay. What am I looking for? I thought Fortnite was interesting when it was going to be the survival mode. I mean, like, you're, like, doing a tower defense kind of a thing. But that mode, people didn't, like, get behind. So, they ended up, like, canning it. So it's like, oh, Fortnite's going to be like that survival thing. And it's like, nope, actually, it's a battle royale. It's like, what? Oh, okay. But I did like Brawlhalla on the channel, which is like Smash Bros. I kind of had fun with that. But at this point, I wouldn't want to play it again. Player versus player just isn't my thing. And it's not, strictly speaking, the competitive nature that was an aspect, because I was getting overly competitive. But I was getting overly competitive because I just don't like being in the mindset of, like, competing against other people. Other people, like, well, I shouldn't word it that way. I can't say how other people feel about it. I know some people it's fine. You know, it's just a friendly competition, that's that. I just don't like competition. So when, like, I have to go into that mindset, I kind of, like, over-adjust, and then I get, like, overly competitive because I don't like being in that mindset, if that makes any sense. Ha! He's stuck in place. You can't do... Oh, crap! He's chasing me! Protect me! There we go. So, like, I don't even like board games or things. And my brothers are like, oh, just play. And don't be a sore loser. It's just not that. I don't want to do the competition. That doesn't interest me at this point. I try to be, like, as non-competitive as I can be. Which is sort of a... Also, it's a Taoist thing. Not that I'm strictly speaking a Taoist, even though my channel name is Taoist Dragon. Which, for the record, that has nothing to do with the fact of my own philosophies. I thought it was catchy, and yeah, ended up just switching. Like most people, they know me as Toasty. I'm like, just call me Toasty, and I stick with that. Just like, call me Toasty, because like, and no offense, like I thought like Taoism was sort of like well known. But, like, every time people tried to pronounce it, they're like, Toasty, Toasty. It's like, okay, maybe it's not as, like, maybe it's not as much of a thing as I thought, because I've always been interested in philosophy. But yeah, Taoist Dragon is just because I thought it was catchy. Might as well have it so I have a sign, but I want to switch it out with something. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just running around talking and killing things, but that's exactly what I want. I can't immobilize the wasp, which makes no sense. Like, I'm not sticking it to the ground when I do that magic, as far as I thought. I thought it was, like, just trapping them in place with dark energy. But okay. Where am I going? This way? No. This way. Let me ride on my kitty. Oh yeah, I didn't show you. But I have like a lion, but I also have this cat following me because I'm a witch. I'm an Italian witch. But yeah. So I'm not strictly speaking like a Taoist. Though I also feel like that's aligned with the principles as it was presented to me. It's like the labels, we get caught up in the labels. I will preach whatever like message or philosophy or what at the moment I feel inspired to. It's part of being connected to the Tao. But in any case, where was I going? Oh yeah, be non-competitive. I was like, just don't compete with people. One of the lines in the Tao Te Ching is, no one can compete with them because they compete with no one. So yeah.
Have we met? Looks like you can...
No, what the frig did I do? I pissed them off somehow. Maybe I should, like, actually pay a little bit more attention to what the heck I'm saying. But why? Why would I do that when it's so much easier to just shoot people with magic? Oh, I was trying to convince them to leave, but I was like, get out of here. It's like, let's fight now, so... whatever. Can't be bothered. Oh, heck yeah, that's a great thing for me to have. I have lower health now. Wait a minute. I don't, because my new necklace still gives me more health. It's just better all the way around. But yeah. So, like, why compete? Like, we all win. Like, if, you know, it's just good when the good things happen to other people and so forth. It's like, when one of us wins, we all win, or whatever. Like, that kind of a mindset. It's also like an ego thing. Now, here we go.
Want to see my knife? Then keep talking. You serious? Well, you'd have to buy out my contract. You got that kind of coin on you?
Oh, so I can either fight them or pay them to leave. I ain't paying them.
I do what I'm paid to do. How you going to do?
I'm like, screw that, Sabrinano. The Italian witch would not pay them to leave. She'd be like, get out of here. And then throw spells at them. I don't know what this crystal shard thing does. No! Stop, like, throwing stuff at me to make it so I can't move. You frickin' jerk. How do I set a potion? Because I should have some healing potions. Oh. Like that. Okay, cool. I will say a nice thing about Elder Scrolls Online is it's like designed to work with like a controller. A lot of MMOs are more like mouse and keyboard. And I love 14, and 14 does okay with a controller, but it's still clearly evident it would be better with mouse and keyboard. Yeah, with Elder Scrolls Online, I don't feel that at all. I'm like, this works perfectly fine with a controller. Which is sort of why it, like, has the voice chats and stuff like that, because admittedly typing on a virtual keyboard is a slow-going process, but you just don't have to do it. It's sort of not how the game leans anyways. It sort of leans to the voice chat, and then you have to be like, I don't want it. Where am I going?
For a little trip. I can take you.
Why am I going to all the places in Vardenfeld? Whatever, let's go. It's a quest. Ugh, I can harvest cloth plants to create light armor. Cough, cough, my boy. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh, they just started shopping for my food. When did I start streaming? It was like at 1 something. I've already been going for a couple hours and didn't even realize. Whatever. It's nice. We're back here. Wait a minute, are we back here? We're back here! What the bananas? I don't want to be back here. Do I want to be back? I don't know. Zoom out. Yeah. Where were we just? Where were we just? No, where? Oh, I can't think about where just were we? Oh, man. Where the heck did we travel from? I don't know. I want to go back to where I was. I shouldn't have done what I did. But it's too late now. I live with my decisions. Let me ride my little line. That's fine, really. I'm just running around doing things. I only want to go back because I could maybe turn in a quest that I did, but I don't even know. I do like the fact that we're in Morrowind. Morrowind's also just a cool place. It's one of the cooler areas in the Tamriel, the whole like Elder Scrolls lore. That's kind of going on a limb, to be honest. I don't exactly agree with that. But in terms of what they've made games out of, it's sort of one of the cooler places. Unfortunately, and I only found this out recently, like Cyrodiil, it was actually more unique than it was portrayed in Oblivion. Because originally Cyrodiil was like a jungle in the lore. It's like this huge jungle environment, and people were really excited with Oblivion. It's like, oh, we get to finally see the jungle. And then they just made it your standard, European medieval fantasy. Like sort of the forested temperate zone. And they had an explanation about why it was like that in the world, because Elder Scrolls does that, which is neat. The lore of it. Like, apparently magic changed it from a jungle to a forest. And the only thing against that is it's still a forest in the Elder Scrolls Online, which is supposed to take place before Oblivion. So it's like, that's some really powerful magic that it changed it in the past. Admittedly, Elder Scrolls Online was like handled by other people than Bethesda, like as the major development. I think, yeah, there's like another thing. They may be like the producer or whatever, but there's other parties attached with Elder Scrolls Online than just Bethesda. But where are I only bring that up because, like, if Cyrodiil was like a jungle, that would have been like neat. And they changed it, like, they have a lore reason as to why they changed it. But the, like, actual reason was they're trying to give Elder Scrolls more of a widespread following. So they went with a standard medieval fantasy. To try to give it like a widespread appeal. Which is a shame. But also, yeah, whatever. Oh man, a force shock. I could force shock people. That sounds dope. I want a force shock. I want to fork shock them. Here's a fork. Now you're shocked. What? Well, there's Fletcher Flies. But I mean, I'm actually enjoying this. It's nice to just like run around and mess around with things. And the, like, ESO is like still a decent MMO even if you're playing solo. Honestly, where it like falls apart for me is in the dungeon design. Like they didn't realize how easy it is to break the game with some of these like build combinations, because bless their heart, they did try to incorporate like the aspects of like the Skyrim and Elder Scrolls, where you learn skills by using them. So they did include that, but they also let people they still had a class system which just gives you 3 unique skill trees, and then everything else you learn in game, which is really cool. As an MMO, it's cool. It's not Skyrim, it's not the Elder Scrolls, but those mechanics don't translate to an MMO. So that was a lot of people's issues when it was first released, was like, it's not multiplayer Skyrim. It's like, yeah, but you can't do multiplayer Skyrim. The way they have that game designed, it just doesn't work. But in any case, so you get the 3 unique skill trees, so the classes do like lend to one thing or the other, like they'll be better healers or whatever. But it doesn't matter too much. Like if you get super hardcore and like the really high-end stuff, a little bit. If you don't use your class skill trees though, you can just use like the skill trees of the stuff in the world, and then it really doesn't matter. Like you could be a fighter, but you went with like healing staffs. Now you have like healing magic, and that's your thing. And because you can do that, it's like really easy to break stuff and have like characters that don't follow the traditional MMO of like healer, tank, and DPS. And I like that. It's one of the cool things about the game. But like they thought they had it like balanced like one way, and it's like, where is it going with this? Oh, like tanks don't have like a group taunt, because they're like, oh, you won't survive if you have everyone targeting you. But that's not true, because if you have certain builds, because it's easy to break it, like I was saying. Because you just like throw in like these random skills from other stuff, and then wham bam, you come up with something they weren't quite intending. Like my tank character can solo world bosses, no issue, because he's tanky boy, but he also has like healing stuff because he's part of like a healing, his class gets like healing abilities. And he's like ridiculously tanky. It's silly. So I'm able to like solo world bosses and stuff. And that's sort of what I'm getting at. Like the dungeons fall apart because yeah, they weren't anticipating how you can like break builds. So people usually don't even hang around the group. They kind of just one off and do whatever. They like ignore the tank, but honestly, like the tank's not ultimately too needed. Like none of the roles feel like. And they try to balance it for that, like you can queue in for specific roles, but it's like, eh. The thing is, part of that is just, it's the honor system, literally. Because I could be strictly a TPS build, but then queue in as a tank. Hello! It's Bad Sad! Bad Sad! It's nice to see you, my friend. We've been going for about 3 hours, so I was about to call it. It's been like no, well, yeah, actually it's been about 3 at this point. But still, it's nice of you to drop by. But mostly, it's just that I have food that's supposed to be arriving soon. Originally, I was just going to split up the stream as I went to grab my food, but at this point, considering we've been going for 3 hours, But that's besides the point. Still, it's nice to see you. And I do plan to go a little bit longer. This is Sabrinano, the Italian witch. And we're doing this because I can't do Pillars of Eternity until I get my computer situation worked out. Oh, mostly we're just going to be doing games that like I don't have to like commit to and like try to turn into a series, because I don't want to like start another series. We got Baldur's Gate. We got we got Baldur's Gate and Pillars of Eternity. So yeah, I just want to get to a point where I can do Pillars again. But that might be a minute as I like try to think of a solution for my laptop. Oh man, I just slapped him right in the face with an ice ball. That was savage. But yeah, Elder Scrolls Online has like amazing quest design. The world's cool. Character building's super awesome. The dungeons, I've had fun with them. They're just like, you kind of have to accept they're chaotic. And yeah, there's like less group cohesion. In a way that's nice, like especially if you've just been like used to having to do like group tactics and making sure everyone follows the role, and you've been doing that for a while. So it's kind of a breath of fresh air to be like, I'm DPS, but I'm healing. And I actually did do that once. I made a ranger character who had a heal spell, and the healer went down, so I didn't have a res, but I could heal the group. So, while it's like fun for me to have like the Final Fantasy 14, which is very strict rules, and the rules have to be doing their thing and stuff, that's fun too. It is nice to be in Elder Scrolls. I'm like, I'm just going to be a person who does it all. I can tank, DPS, and heal. And also in that vein, like it's fun solo. Like the combat and stuff is solid. In Final Fantasy 14, like, it's got serviceable combat, right? It's not like that boring, but let's be real, it's the World of Warcraft. It's just the cooldown juggling. That worked when MMOs were just starting to be a thing. But, yeah, it's not like the most engaging. Well, that's not quite what I want to say with it. But, yeah. Like, there's just other combat stuff that's better. Like, it worked when MMOs were first a thing, because, like, MMOs, when they were first a thing, was mostly a glorified chat room. Which wasn't bad, because, like, it was the beginning of the internet, and, like, we didn't really have those things, so it's like, it gave you that, you could interact with people, and it was focused on the interaction with people, because that was, like, the unique thing at that point. But now there's, like, billions of ways you can interact with people, so the game has to be more of a focus. I'm not saying that Final Fantasy 14 is, like, not about the game. They sort of are more about, like, story to keep you engaged, which is fine. I've had a lot of fun with 14. It's still, like, one of my favorite MMOs. And it definitely, like, gave me that sense that I wanted as a kid of, like, I'm going on this big adventure, I can kind of just do what I want, even though it's still a game. Like, you can't just, like, completely do what you want. Which is sort of what I thought as a kid. I really wanted World of Warcraft because it's like, oh my god, it's this huge world with limitless possibilities, and I could just, like, run around. I could, like, pick a direction and run off in that direction, and just like, it was crazy. I was kind of that, but kind of not, in actuality. She's powerful. Who, Sabrinano, the Italian witch? Yes, she is. She got kicked out of mage school because she threw boiling spaghetti sauce at the other students. I don't know what I'm doing in this dungeon. I thought I was doing a thing. I'll be real, like maybe I wasn't. Oh, it says there's something over here. Like usually when I play by myself, I went into this though, right, with like I don't want to focus super hard on it. It's not like I'm doing a playthrough like the story of Elder Scrolls Online or whatever. We're doing this because I don't want to get like involved in a story heavy game while I still need to finish Pillars of Eternity. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's just fun to mess around on occasion, you know? Oh, we unlocked our racial skill line. Let's put a point into health. We could use it. Did I put a point into health? I think I did. I don't even know. Spell recharge. When you activate ability, you restore 200 magicka or stamina, whichever is close. Can only occur every 6 seconds. When you're using an ability with a channel or cast time, you take 0% less damage. Okay. Oh, alright. So my destruction skill line is going to... I just level up faster as a high elf. That's pretty dope. I need to get points into this, like, mage skill, too, so I need to do that. Can I morph this? No, next level, which that's about to level up. That might be worth just waiting to put a point into that. But what else can I do? I mean, I could Daedric's Curse, which is an AoE damage thing. That's nice. Or Destructive Staff. Oh, I could do walls, so I can, or Force Shock, which is... Oh, that does all the elemental damage? That's really nice. Oh man, we can do this. We have 2 points. Okay, we have 2 points. I do want to morph my minion as soon as I can, though, so we're going to save one of them. That said, let's do this because we really need the mana recovery. Yep. And now we'll just, I'm under attack. You son of a bitch! Freaking douche canoe! Yeah, see, literally that fight. I like how I called them douche canoes, but they gave me the ability. Oh, my thing. Oh, I didn't level up my health. And I have 2 attribute points. Health and magical. There we go. And now, I can morph that, or I can morph Crystal Shard. What would morphing Crystal Shard do? I can Crystal Weapon. Converts to Stamina, which causes your next 2 later. Nope. Don't want to do that because I'm doing a magic ability. Casting abilities has a chance to make your next crystal fragment instant, deal more damage, cost less. Okay, that's not bad, but it's not what I need to do right now. So we'll do this. Oh, so I can either get a Clan Clear, which is like a Triceratops thing that can heal me and tank, or I can make it so my familiar is more like a damage type. I want to do this tanky one. That's nice, especially since I'm not in a group. Oh my god, look at him! He's adorable! His name is Steve. Come with me, Steve! That's not a very Italian name, is it? lurking around, but oh, Sly! It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for dropping in. Yeah. Even lurking's appreciated. Stefano, I was just about to say that, and bad sad, I 100% agree. It's Stefano. We have Sabrina and Stefano. And together we shall crush the world underneath our heel. Oh man, I already love Stefano. I've known him for like 2 seconds, but I already kill everyone else in this room for him. Oh my god! But a really nice thing about this little Stefano guy is Stefano can heal me. That's actually really good. When the volatile familiar I've had fun with, and it's nice because you like lean into the damage aspect of being a sorcerer. But yeah, it's nice. I have like a little tanking pet. Keeps me alive. It's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat the ability to have a heal too, because as a sorcerer, I don't get a lot of healing. I'm trying to do the quest. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I kind of miss my ranger though. That was the person that I like healed in a dungeon, even though I'm DPS. My ranger kicks a lot of butt, and so does the first character I like really invested in. He's like a nature paladin, so it's like the druid class in this game. But he went tanking with it, and it works really well. He gets like a lot of regen, so he just like keeps himself healthy, and then he just like absorbs all the damage. Let's kill these people over here. They think that just because they're people and they're over there that they can be people over there. I don't think so. I don't think you can come any closer to me, you son of a douche canoe. I don't know why I'm saying douche canoe so much. I've never said it in my life, but now I like it. Die, you black dartsman? Marksman? That's sexist. Look, this is 2023. Like, they can be any gender they wish. We'll call them a black darts theys person. Yeah, there we go. God, I do love Stefano as a name. We gotta kill this Hive Lord. Yeah, you think he can come here? This day, the day of my daughter's wedding, and summon Fletcher flies at me? What kind of jerk does that? I do love how tanky my pet is, though. Look at him! He's just over there! This guy can't even hurt him. He hurt me, though, but not anymore. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. Get out of here! Stefano, you're the best! Stefano Reeves, I love you! Oh, that was my cat. Oh, what's my cat's name? What's the cat from... Oh, Salem. Salami! There we go! We have Stefano and Salami. And Sabrina. Oh my god, he's such a ridiculous character, and I want to play them in D&D. I'm actually excited for the character I have in D&D tomorrow, though. I'm going to be playing an angel. They just set me on fire? What? How does that even make sense? What's the condition of my food? Oh. Okay. Roger that, Captain. Can't wait for the session. T-Moose. Alright. What was that for? I don't know. T-Mouse? Let me see. He commented that on a thing. Ah. I think he said season. No, session. I don't even know. But my food is here, so I have to go get that. So I'd have to do a break anyways. But at this point, we've been going for 3 hours, so I think I'm just going to call it here after I'm like out of the danger zone. How do I get out of here? I'm lost. Help. Stefano. Stefano Reeves. Salami. Where do I go? Over here. Oh my god, I actually can't find my way out. How did I even get in here? Oh my god. Is this the end for Sabrinano, the Italian witch? Aha! Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you. Stop healing your friends.
Move now.
Man, I have to poison the crop. Oh, I am poisoning the crop is what I was trying to do at one point in my life. Leave me alone! Oh no! Stop it! Oh crap! I fell! I'm in a really bad spot because I was trying to run away from these guys and rush away. I was trying to get my food. I don't care about you, you freaking black tarts these person. I know Mark isn't like the worst part of that, but whatever. They're Days person, Black Dart Days person. Okay, we're about out of here. Stop attacking me! I just want to be free. I want to break free. Nailed it. We're almost there. Ouch, my ankles. I think I'm running the right direction. Ah, they're in a party. Ah! Dodge this. Oh, you bitch. No, I don't want to fight you. I don't. Did I go to a dead end? My God. I just want to be out of this place. I'm lost. Ooh, what's over here? There's stuff over here. No! Don't attack me. Alright, I do have to call it. It looks like the exit isn't as readily apparent as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to hide. Over here, and hopefully that's enough. And I'll figure it out the next time I play. But thank you everyone who joined me. Your Catherine, Stefano, Sly, Bad Sad, Craig, Eden, Dunstan by name, and anyone else who didn't even, you know, who just watched and didn't join the chat. I still appreciate everyone who watched. But I hope you've enjoyed this bit of the Dragons player. If you haven't already, I appreciate if you showed that sub and like button some love. And don't forget, sharing is caring. You stay beautiful.